Confucius is 1500,
almost the same.
500 BC.
Yeah,
But this
same.
is 400 BC.
Almost same.
Almost the same. So I think this is a kind of relatively easy to understand philosopher.
Oh, wait a minute. Aristotle is he written many books. I read some of those for writing Democracy.
Oh, I see.
And I agree with you. He's easy, but he wrote lots of books.
Right. But I don't think he written them himself. So he was the founder of the Lyceum. Actually, Lyceums we have everywhere in Europe. I graduated from a Lyceum. So a Lyceum. Lyceum. So you have the Plato.
What is Lyceum?
Lyceum is a school, basically. Officially, like Aristotle didn't want to teach inside classrooms, so he would just walk around and teach as they were going around. It's different from the academia that was from.
How many
Plato.
students did he have?
I don't know. See how many
1,000, 2,000?
No, not that many.
Like, do you know in China, or even in Japan, they have, Japan is not like all the years, but more closer at the age era, but they have thousand students they have. In China, same.
Really?
Yeah, in China, thousand students they have. I don't, because at that time they don't have TV, they have no amusement activity. Greece they have, they are Parthenon.
Right.
Right? But still they are looking for some intellectual event.
Right.
School.
Right. But he was more or less like he taught, worked together with Plato a little bit. Then they separated their ways. He started his own school. Then he went off to. No, first he went to Macedonia and taught Alexander the Great. Then he came back and then founded the Lyceum.
Yes, Alexander the Great in Macedonia. Right.
So, but it's amazing that somebody, like a philosopher who could actually basically write a manual on how to write a novel, so to write a meta novel, but also write all the rules of how to persuade people. Really, a person of very high intellectual capacity.
Yeah, that's right.
So this is one of my favorite philosophers.
This is very Confucius and Aristotle, and at the same time is one more. Aristotle and Greece
Socrates.
Greece philosopher.
Yeah, so Socrates, Plato.
Confucius era, and 2,500 years ago they have more. What else? We're not noticed yet. Before Christianity, they had a book. Testament. Old Testament.
Old Testament. Yeah.
Old Testament is like before 500 years before Christ.
Right.
Old Testament.
Right.
Old Testament and Greece and China. Or more. 3. 2,500 years ago, in the world, lots of sort of new emerging thought, invention type happened at that time. Right?
But the Old Testament was very much widespread. It did not only originate from. So it had stories from everywhere, Babylon and Israel, and so it came from everywhere. If you read that right now, you look at history, it describes all kinds of events that happened in Greece, in the Middle East.
By the way, did you study the Testament, people?
I had to. It's part of education. Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. So I read. Well, I read. That's a lot, but I had to go to church when I was a kid until I was 12 years old. Well, 12 years old or something like that. Maybe a bit older. I had to go to church every weekend. So in church, we read passages from the Bible. In school, we would have biblical education. So you're being exposed to passages of the Bible. So that's maybe that didn't really taught me to be a religious person, but it kind of gives you awareness of culture, and the roots of Western culture, because religion plays a very important role in our society, even though we are not so religious anymore. But still, even though Protestantism is not so widespread, people do not really adhere to being a Protestant or a Catholic, but it defines the roots of our culture. So I think that we are still very much Protestant, even though we're not religious anymore. It's the cultural values that and the ethical standards that still very much exist within Dutch society. So that's why it's important to actually study that and learn about it, even though you may not be a religious person. So in that sense, I'm kind of grateful that my parents forced me to go to church.
My not youngest, second youngest boy, he's Christian, and he studied a lot. Yeah, he's studying a lot every Sunday.
So and sometimes I also needed to go to church. Like on Wednesdays, we had every Wednesday afternoon we had a day of study. Yeah. But not memorizing text or something. More not memorizing, but more studying ethical. Well, talking about ethical dilemmas, taking a piece, like a little piece of the Bible, reading it together, and talking about it. But nothing compared to the sincere, the diligence and the dedication that young people, for example, in Islamic countries have when they are memorizing the Quran. It's not like that at all.
Quran memorized. So Islamist children is very well educated for morality. Because they force them to memorize Quran. So more than Christianity.
So one of the things that I like about Aristotle is that he's logical, but he also acknowledges the importance of illogical elements in people's decision-making process and in what they actually end up doing. A lot of the other philosophers that we will see will completely more or less like abstract from that and are really very rigorous into truth finding, really finding the essence of things. Whereas Aristotle, relative to other philosophers, it takes a much more holistic approach. Like Camus, Descartes, etc. They are very much into basically finding truth through abstract reasoning.
You mean holistic means supernatural kind of thing?
So more, no, actually, it takes a more inclusive, like observing through observation and trying to find logical, that more of through empiric observation and trying to, okay, why are things working? Why do people make decisions? And why, if we see so much art around this, what is the function of art? Whereas others were thinking, okay, do I exist or does God exist? And they find answers to that question not through observation in the world, but by pure logical argumentation.
So, はい、皆さんこんにちは、雲野です。今日はですね、雲野塾の研修のプログラムをご紹介したいと思います。で、こういうふうなホームページありますけれども、ぜひですね、一度中身をご覧になっていただきたいと思います。今日はブーキューブさんのスタジオに来て、この収録をしておりますので、中身はこういうふうになってて、今最近ホットなね、グローバルリーダーの定義など書いてあります。で、特に経団連が作成しました留学すれば英語ができて専門性を持つというだけではですね、グローバルリーダーになれないとここに書いてありますようにですね、仕事ができる専門性を持つ英語ができるだけじゃなくてですね、私どもの塾ではリベラルアーツということと、それからもう一つは孫子の兵法、さらにはですね、日本の歴史というものを合わせて教えることによって、皆さんが海外の欧米の方々と、もしくは華僑圏の方々と正々堂々と渡り合えるような人物を育成しようというふうなことを考えています。ここに次のスライドが出ておりますけれども、ここに書いてありますのはですね、さらに、私どもの雲野塾の中身につきましてはですね、欧米の資料しか使っておりません。また実際に雲野塾は英語でやっておりますので、英語の講師がこう話しておりますけど、学習はですね、日本の歴史をまだ教えてますので、学習の午後はですね、日本のプログラムをしております。で、以前はこれ有料だったので、今はですね、実際に会場費も取っていただいておりませんで、毎回5000円ということで、朝9時から午後5時までやっておりますので、ぜひ皆さんですね、ご検討の上ご参加いただければと。英語のできない方もですね、学習の午後こういうふうな検証をしておりますので、ぜひご参加いただければというふうに思っておりますので、よろしくお願いします。で、ここにさらにですね、グループ討議とか実務の勘どころを教えると書いてありますけど、実際には私が10年ほどですね、欧米の新聞とか雑誌等をですね、集めてきた、もともと英語のベースでございますので、そうしたものをですね、50セッションのテーマに分けて資料作成しております。そういうことで、世界のオペレーション、もしくはカントリーリスクも含めてですね、しかも世界のトップの方々に対しても、いろいろな分析とか洞察をしてですね、議論をしております。そういったことも含めてですね、今後ともよろしくお願いしたいと思います。以上で私の挨拶を終えますが、今回のこのビデオの収録にあたってはですね、V キューブさんのスタジオをお借りしてですね、お時間を頂戴して、このビデオを作成させていただきました。よろしくお願いします。どうもありがとうございました。